Yo guys, this is Reinhardt, this is your favorite Russian talking, and today we're gonna be ranting. We're gonna be ranting about one simple thing called the fucking guild drama. And please, tell me, have you ever faced one of those guild dramas? Cause I did, a lot of times. When I was in a PvE guild, when I was a co-GM of the guild, and there was like equations about who gets a Deathbringer will. It's like, it was a badass trinket that will make you either a fucking pig, a cow, or some other weird shit, a Workle or some crap like that. And I'll give you either haste, crit, or something, gives you like crap tons of armor penetration. The trinket was overpowered, so everybody wanted it. Rogues wanted it, warriors wanted it, DKs wanted it. There was such a huge competition for it. Pharaohs wanted it to some extent, hunters wanted it to some extent, everybody motherfucking wanted it. And I didn't get on my DK, I got on my Red Poly. I was actually playing Red Poly back in the Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah. So anyway, there was a lot of guild drama going on, from the fucking PvE items to like, and you would think that PvP guilds have less drama. You are completely mistaken, my friend, because the PvP guilds also have a lot of drama going on in the guilds as well, and mainly because I have a bigger EPness than you do are, and you have a smaller EPness than I am, therefore I'm far superior than you are, a creature, a human being, a fucking entity in the universe. That type of sort of things. Anyway, so first of all, let's go a little bit back. Let me take you back a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out, close your eyes. Remember guys, back in the days when you just started playing the game? You're playing the game, you're running around in Orgrimmar, you're running around in low level areas, in low level dungeons, you're leveling, you're killing monsters and shit, you're meeting new people, you help each other kill a monster, you save each other maybe possibly, you thank each other, you might actually become friends. Wasn't that awesome? Yeah, it actually was. It legitimately was awesome. Did you ever have any drama when you were leveling up? No. So the drama doesn't come from leveling. Good, that's a good thing to know. I don't know about you guys, but when I hit the first max level, it was like, what, level 80 back in the Wrath of the Lich King. You know what my first thing I wanted to do? How the fuck do I get gear? This guy's running in the full fucking purples. My shit is green. How do I go from green to purple without getting a spray tan or some shit like that? And basically, yeah, that was my thing. I really wanted to know, how do you get gear? I didn't care about the drama at all. So when you reach just the max level, do you have a lot of drama? No! The answer is no again. So when do we get enough drama? It's when we actually getting fucking saturated. When you are maxed out on your gear, there's absolutely nothing to do for you in the game. You don't like doing arenas because you're getting like a shit stomped or something like that. Or you don't like doing, basically when a person doesn't have anything else to do in the game, except for a stupid shit like sitting in a Stormwind and trolling and talking to people and feeling better by just having his like character flying in a freaking Stormwind. That's when the drama comes out. And I know a few people. There's usually like one of those people who like a famous troll, and he trolls everybody in the trade chat. That's what he does. Like the guy would be like sitting on his ass for 8 hours and just troll people in the trade chat. Like troll people, like troll, and they'll be like, oh my god, yeah, he's a famous server troll. Motherfucker, famous? No, he's not famous. He's a fucking loser, sitting on his ass and just does nothing but typing. I guess it's some sort of entertainment, and different entertainment purposes are different for different people, for sake of saying different way too much. But to me, it just sounds like a pointless waste of time. So the shit comes up when you're not doing anything, and this is good. We're getting like very close to a core thing about World of Warcraft. I know when I started playing this game, I felt fucking awesome, man. I felt great about this, and it was awesome. It was great. And in the middle of the game, in the middle of me playing, I got fired. It happens. Let me put it this way, I worked my butt off, but I wasn't too nice to a manager before, and that's probably one of the biggest things. Right now I actually like my new job. I really enjoy it. I really actually like my manager. I like working with my people, so in that sense, me getting fired and me getting hired to another job was actually a good thing to happen. But there was a time when I was out of job and everything else, and yes, video games actually was sort of an escape for me. and it does escape from some other people from their issues in real life, and that's perfectly fine. The problem begins when the people started taking shit on the game, the shit that they take from real life. So the guy might be a fucking 300-pound pyramid, working in a Walmart as a fucking cashier, taking orders, sucking managers' dicks and the customers' dicks or some shit like that. But in a freaking video game, he's a motherfucking Aragorn. He's an Aragorn, bitches, running with a sword as a ranger 90% of the time. You see? Ranger's melee is fucking imbalanced. Running with a motherfucking sword, chopping the freaking heads of the orcs out. Seeing another guy, his name is Aragorn as well. And then seeing like a millions of Aragorns in the lands of the Lord of the Rings. And then they make a journey and they go to a motherfucking volcano to drop the freaking ring. Because supposedly ring cannot be destroyed anywhere else. Isn't that fucking bullshit? Because I don't like, there's a huge gap in the history. And don't get me wrong, I watched Lord of the Rings, all 3 parts. Third being the best, in my opinion. I motherfucking read the book. And the book is like boring as hell. I read the whole thing. The Tolkien might have been spend like 20 minutes describing a fucking bush that grows somewhere next to the and then it's gonna get stomped by an orc or something like that. Yeah, the amount of nature description in the book was a bit too much for me. Nevertheless, I do want to thank Tolkien because he was like a stepping stone to a new genre, fantasy, and that's the reason why we have World of Warcraft today, motherfuckers, and we have a Death Knight. Thank you so much, Tolkien. Hi. I see you maybe in about 50-60 years. We're gonna have to talk about your book and the discrepancies, by the way, Mr. Tolkien. Anyway, so back to the guild drama and shit. There was a big guild drama going on. I got like different messages from different people. Swifty Heart had left the guild. The previous level cartoon left the guild. I'm still in the guild. Shrek left the guild. Pinocchio left the guild. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie left Dara Maktar guild. Schwarzenegger is still staying, but he says he's getting bored out of the... I'm just fucking kidding you. But there's a lot of celebrities left the guild. There's a lot of celebrities stayed in the guild. And honestly, my question is, who gives a shit? Honestly, who gives a fucking flying shit? The very first thing is the biggest guild killer was actually a real idea, because this time you don't have to organize guild RPGs. You can simply organize real ID RPGs. And I actually prefer that because... No, honestly, I think I have a better chance finding more skilled players scattered around the players, and not even skilled players, the one I like to playing with exceptionally. So, anyway, so this guy left the guild, that guy left the guild, and it would be fine, you know, when you like beam. Hey guys, thanks a lot so much for the guild. I really had a blast in here. Have a great one. See ya. Bye. Goes out and makes a new guild. The problem begins when one person decides to leave the guild, and then there's a drama starts up. The guild master is like, "You motherfucker!" And the new guy is like, "Guys, join my guild. This is all the bad things that this officer did." And then the officer's guild master did. And then the guild master is like, "Hey guys, and this is all the good things I did for you. Stay in the guild." And you're like trying to figure out whether you should be staying, leaving, joining the other guild, or just showing everybody a middle fucking finger. So the thing is, the first thing I want to say is, surprisingly, I do not want to talk shit neither about Dharmaktai. I'm still in a guild, weighing my options, but I like the guild. I like my GM. I cannot say anything much about it. And then I don't want to talk anything bad about Swifty and Hothead, because A, they have more subscribers than me, so they have more power over the internet than me, and they can just squash me like a bug. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really give a shit about it. I went against the Thin once, so he has like shit on subscribers. But no, it's not that actually. I really could care less about that. But in all honesty, like my interaction with Swifty, like, "Hey Reinhardt, what's up? Hey, what's up, Swifty? Hey, let's go kill some shit. Let's have fun." That's it. That was my whole introduction with the freaking Swifty. "Oh, let's duel. Okay, let's duel. Right. Oh, you won? Oh, how did you win? Oh, you did this and this and this. Oh, okay, let me try to counter it." We just had fun, and we just had fun perpetrating to the game. Amazing. I know it's kind of weird and very, very rare to find actually wanting to have fun in a video game. Yeah, like Why would you want to have fun in a video game when you can have so much motherfucking drama? But anyway, that was my introduction with that. With Hard it was a little bit different. It would be like sometimes do RPG, coordinate shit. I talk shit about him, so that happened as well. Yeah. Oh well. So, but anyway, with Hard I had a good relations. With cartoons I had a good relations. Okay, let's go duel. Let's figure out what to do, when to do, and how to kill shit. So it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We genuinely had a lot of fun together. And I think that's probably the biggest key. That's the key that you need to have doing the games. You have fun. That's how you build friends. That's how you have a positive relationship. I haven't talked to Swifty in a couple of months, mainly because Maya's being inactive. But even regardless of that, I have nothing but respect for the guy. So with that said, I really could give two shits. Now, my interactions with Dara Makhtari, Guildmaster. You know what was it? Okay, Reinhardt, this is how promotions we're going. You might get paid this much. We can do this much for you. I need a couple of videos. Let's do a little bit of cross promotion. Let's do this. Let's do more like a business type of thing. Associated mainly with YouTube. Every now and then we're gonna get in the RBGs, gnarly RBGs, rage at each other if we lose or shit like that. But anyway, we had fun. And it was like very, very like professional thing. But I log in a couple days ago. The first thing I get. Yo, Reinhardt, how you hope the nose? No, these guys left the guild. The guild is motherfucking dying. The guild, dude, the amount of like, how many people said Dara Makhtari is dying? Dara Makhtari has been dying for 2 motherfucking years. Okay, now if it takes 2 years for the guild to die, I really like honestly. Can you like think about it a little bit? Dara Makhtari is dying. She's dying, dude. She's dying for 2 years, man. And we're just waiting for you to do like a fucking name, man. No bullshit. If the guild is dying, then it's supposed to be dead. Not in a year, in a month or so. So that means the guild is not dying. Anyway, yo, we just left this guild. This much fucking happened. This drama. The guild master is so and so and so and so. This happened. Blah blah blah. Reinhardt, join our guild. Okay, no promises. Sounds like a fun. You do have a couple YouTubers. I need to know what's up. So I'm going to that, and then this guy's like, oh dude, this shit happened. This officer, the guy raised up to ranks of officers, and then the first thing he wanted to do is kick a bunch of people out of the guild, and we told him it's not gonna work. Okay, that is weird as well. So I'm gonna give my honest motherfucking opinion right here about the guild drama. First of all, when there's nothing to do, don't patronize other people. And it's gonna be my basic guidelines how to get rid of drama. When there's nothing else to do, don't do anything else. Go and fucking get better at the video game. Trust me, it will go a long way. People are gonna respect you more. People are gonna like you more. You're gonna do shit that actually supposed to be fun. Go do that. Okay, don't chase the virtual titles. Don't have this fucking I'm a fucking gladiator 2200 player, therefore you're all shit. And just get the achievement and sit out there like a motherfucking pedestal and never play again. Fuck that shit. Worthless. Just go out there and have fun and get better at the game. And when you think you're at a skill cap level, go look at other top PvPers and still get better. And then get another tune. Try to play a different role, maybe a healer. Have fun in the game. Play the motherfucking game. Don't play the freaking drama. Play the game. This is my biggest thing for you. Now this is the problem that sometimes I really dislike. This is the ranty portion about it. And I'm gonna talk about PvP guilds. Okay, so let's say the guy does a lot and contributes a lot to the guild. Cool. And then the guy doesn't have any achievements in PvP, but he's a decent officer. But the problem begins, everybody starts looking down on him because he doesn't have achievements. On the other thing is, the guy does not have achievements, sucks dick at the video games, becomes an officer and tries to bolster his ego using his officer things. Muting people, kicking people, doing all that shit. By the way, I kicked a few people from the guild, but they're fucking rightfully deserved. One was a racist, and I muted the other guy because win trading. So, or I thought so, or was win trading. I don't know. I don't give a shit about it anymore. So, that shit happens, and I understand that. But when a person is trying to subsidize his ego in the officer role, this is where we run into a bunch of problems. So it happened like the one side of the story, they're like, well, this officer and this officer suck dick at the video games, and they wanted to kick people who did not have a 2200 achievement. Now to my honest partake, I was like, how the motherfucker would you kick the people out of the guild and tell them they're not good enough when you don't have your achievements also? This is the saying we have in Russia. Okay? Don't tell somebody to wipe their ass while you're standing in the pile of shit yourself. And that's exactly what's happening. Like, if the officer has no ratings, the thing he has to be focusing on what he can do for the guild and to get the motherfucking rating. Now I know the officer is gonna say, I only play with the bad players. Well, then find the better players. Well, I can't because I don't have achievements. Well, whoop-de-fucking do, keep trying, because everybody had to go through that, believe it or not. The problem also arises when the officers that are more high rated look down on the people as well, and that shit happens all the time. Another problem begins when the people leave the guild to make their own guild. Instead of collaborating and making sort of like an alliance and actually build a friendship with the guild that left, two guilds become absolute enemies. And the one guild, the newly made guild, gonna try to do like a lot of player poaching. And the player poaching is basically recruiting and sniping the good players from the existing guild. Where the existing guild will say something like, you want to be in our RBGs, you want to be in our raids, never talk to those guys, never group with those guys, never do anything with those guys, because we otherwise gonna kick you off the guild. Now I'm not saying that happened the case, but I've seen it happen multiple times. And all this motherfucking drama happens all the freaking time. And for what? In what? In a video game. That is pathetic. Okay? So I want to actually address here officers, guild masters, regular members. If you feel like stirring shit and drama in the World of Warcraft, you might want to look at yourself in the mirror and see what kind of motherfucking ugly piece of shit troll you are, okay? And maybe do something about it. I do not want to make a stereotypes or anything else, but we know we as a gamers, we have something else to do. We want to play video games instead of working out and keeping in shape. A few players, by the way, did you notice that the top players are usually in shape? There's something has to tell about it. That the top PPers actually like to keeping in shape because it actually keeps their mental acumen as well in check. So where I'm trying to lead this is, when there's nothing else to do, don't worry about changing the guild's politics. If you severely don't enjoy the guild, just leave on the good terms, and that's about it. But instead, don't cause a commotion, don't cause drama. If you feel like the change is needed, talk to the guild master and the officers first, before trying to make an announcement of something changed. Don't try to feel superior in a fucking video game, because it's worthless, okay? I have respect for every one of my subscribers, regardless of their ratings, their real life status. And the funny thing is, there's a few subscribers that actually got this. A few of my subscribers got their ratings higher than me this season. I got to like to low 2400, and some of my subscribers like, dude, you helped me out a lot. I got to 2460. I'm like, dude, you got higher than me. You know that? He's like, holy shit, man. What the fuck, dude? You gotta get high ratings. I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter. I'll still try to come up with the best content possible, so you can maybe learn a few tricks and so. And I want to give you kudos on your hard work. Don't have an ego about associated with it in a game or real life. Don't try to feel superior. And guess what? You're gonna feel a lot better and a lot more happy about yourself. By the time it comes to if you want to stir shit drama, if you want to make a changes, and you feel like you need to do that, guess what? Go out there, get on your fat ass on a treadmill and start running, because that's probably what you're missing in your life. Not the guild drama, not kicking people who don't have a 2200 achievement while you're sitting in a 1500 bracket or some shit like that. No, you shouldn't be doing. Get your ass on a treadmill, get your ass somewhere else, do something with your life outside the video game. When the video game becomes like 80%, not 80, 60% of what you spend, time in general, when it becomes 60%, this is where you run into the problems. This is where the game becomes very important, but mostly the guild drama becomes extremely important, and I always want to walk away from it. I never want to be pursuing it. So this is my rant. It's a long ass motherfucking rant. It's a 20-minute rant, but I feel like venting out and I give you my 2 cents about it. So whether you like it or not, guys, keep yourself and let me know about your opinions on the guild drama. Thanks for watching this motherfucking rant, and do svidaniya, my friends.